Coffee, coffee with Tim Black. Okay, people, how you doing? It's your man Tim Black. Welcome to Coffee with Tim Black. It's the show where I give you the news that you want to know real quick. Hey, you know what? Let's just get to it. We had a presidential debate last night, and that's what everybody's talking about, and that's what I'm going to talk about. All right, first things this. Trump came out very strong in the debate. Most people are not giving him credit for that. The opening, and I went back and watched it specifically because I checked out a few commentators on this, and they're totally overlooking how things opened up. So let me just tell you, folks, the initial question that Lester Holt, the moderator, asked both people, Hillary and Trump, was about the economy and jobs and income inequality, right? And Hillary didn't even talk about income inequality in her first statement. She gave some stump speech, right, that was totally rehearsed about why she should be president and why she's going to be better and that type of thing. But when Trump went in, he immediately attacked the source of the question, and he dealt a firm hand, describing the trade laws, about China, about jobs going overseas, about manufacturing in China. I think this truly resonated very much with average people. Now, obviously, my mainstream media pundits and some independent media pundits, I don't understand, but I guess they want to be mainstream media pundits too. They just, I don't know, I think they just watch each other and just say the same things. Okay, so that was very good for Trump. He started off very solidly. In fact, which I tweeted, if most Americans don't watch the entire debate, they would think Trump beat this hands down. Okay? That's what I said. I stick to it. I don't think everyone watched the 4-hour and 45-minute show of two people talking, one of which they probably detest and the other one they hate. So it's detest and hate on the stage. Okay, moving on. Now, I'll give it to you. As things went on, Trump started to falter. It started to show that he was ill-prepared. It did. And even when he got Hillary on the ropes a little with a comment, he did not stay there. He did not drive the point home. So Hillary was able to bait him into defending himself way too much, and that made Trump look juvenile to a certain extent. This is not what you do on a debate. You know what you come out to accomplish. You have like 5 things you want to do, 5 points you want to bring home. It doesn't matter what the moderator says. You answer that question and you jump to whatever thing that you need to make the people know before they leave this program. Trump didn't do a good job of that. Even when he hit on great things like the email server he had her dead to rights, he let her go. When he had her on the leaks about the DNC and the rigging of the elections, which plays very well to Bernie supporters who actually paid attention and read the articles and know the people whose votes were knocked off the rolls and lost their affiliations, even though there are a lot of Hillary supporters who think we just made that up. But there's real people who were affected by that who were watching that program last night. Hillary scored a lot of points in her wheelhouse, very prepared. But another point a lot of people are not talking about is that she was reading half of that crap from her podium. Now, average people, not pundits, not people who love politics and live politics and just want to be in the politics and politics, more politics, throw out more numbers. To average Americans, when you're reading from a piece of paper and you look down a number of times, you're thinking fake. Fake, fake, fake. And isn't that the biggest problem Hillary has? But for some reason, a lot of the critics in mainstream media, not for some reason, because they're corrupt and they're sold and they're looking for access to Clinton and they just want to make sure they have the safe response. They overlooked that point totally. They didn't even talk about how Hillary was robotic, reading from paper, tired rehearsed lines. Let me jump to the worst points of the night. Worst points of the night for Trump was on race. Goodness gracious, man. Look, I'm not a Trump supporter, dude. But, man, you got to have a better response to a question about racial divides in the country than bringing up Giuliani. I said it. I tweeted it. That's horrible. He's like he's the mascot for bigotry. And stop and frisk is a failed policy. It's unconstitutional. And being a black man who's been at a metro station, dressed to the nines, going to work, and having someone search me randomly was a hassle. And if that's ever happened to you, maybe you'd feel the same way. But obviously it hasn't. Not to mention stop and frisk has been proven to be ineffective, and crime is down in New York after stop and frisk, not because of it. All right. So that was the worst point for Trump besides, that's the worst. That's the worst. Hillary, worst point was she had no comebacks for most of the stuff that Trump said. She had no comebacks for the DNC emails, no comebacks for a super predator. And yeah, Trump did bring it up. But like I said, he didn't stay there and let it really resonate. But for Hillary, the thing that really hurts her is that she's Hillary. And I keep saying this, you can't, I've been telling folks this from day one. Hillary is not trusted by the people, and she's such a polarizing figure that just her mere presence, the fake smile, that, I don't like it, but I know a lot of other people don't like it. But once again, my mainstream media people didn't harp on it. So I would say for Hillary, it was her style. It was her pandering to black folks. Look, man, I don't need my butt kissed. I need my country better. All right, that's it, okay? That's what I need. I don't need you to go on and on about African American. No. Just tell me how you're going to make life better for me and my kids and my neighbors. Tell me that part. And she failed at that. It was mostly pandering. Platitudes that meant nothing. Trump did the same thing, but I thought it hurt Hillary more because she's the one who's slipping in the polls. I feel that Donald Trump won this debate. This is why he won. Because, come on, man, Hillary's a 30-year politician, right? And she's going up against a guy who's never ran for any office. He's not a politician. And if you got that guy in the ring and he's a buffoon and he's easy to bait, why not knock him the hell out? She didn't knock Trump out because she can't knock Trump out. Don't you get it? That's the thing. And instead of people looking at that, if you're Floyd Mayweather and you can knock the guy out, you knock the guy out. She didn't knock him out. And since she did not knock Trump out, the fact he was still standing at the end of this debate, the fact that they got 2 more debates, I feel that she lost. All right? Even if she did a better job on substance, even if Trump threw some whoppers out, I think they both threw whoppers out for real. Hillary did say that TPP was the gold standard.
This TPP sets the gold standard in trade agreements.
Lester Holt didn't question it. He let it slide. So I think at the end of the day, if you're an average American, if you watch the first half of this debate, you could probably be in the Trump camp. All right? If you are a Hillary supporter, you're probably still a Hillary supporter. Now that's the way I come up on it. I think Trump won this debate based on those measurements. Unfortunately for Hillary supporters, I don't think Hillary made any ground with any undecided voters, nor do I think she converted any voters. And another thing, and this is very important, very, very important, Trump didn't look scary. Part of what the Hillary campaign is riding on is that you will be so afraid of Donald Trump. And if you are unafraid of Donald Trump, she has failed. Period. He has to be the boogeyman. And if you're in the ring with the boogeyman and he doesn't do a successful boogie, then you haven't done your job. That's the way I see it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I think it was a missed opportunity on Trump's behalf. He should have hammered her on the things he had on and just stayed there and came back to him and came back to him and came back to him. And Hillary, less preparation, more realness. And less fake smile. I didn't like that in the Benghazi stuff. I don't like it now. I think it's condescending and it sucks. Trump interrupted way too much too. That's another point. But anyway, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. My name is Tim Black. What's the result of this debate? You let me know. Do you think this synopsis makes sense to you? And hit me up at timblacktv.com. Go to my website. Follow me on social media on Facebook and on Twitter at Real Tim Black. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. You keep doing what you're doing. And remember, no matter who or which one of these loses or wins this debate, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. and vote Jill Stein. Jill Stein is really the best choice, in my opinion.
Coffee with Tim Black.